Okay guys, just bringing it indoors today. We've got snow, rain, sleet. Was able to get my workout in this morning. I had a little time and I wanted to elaborate on the channel lock putting stroke and just clear up a few things that might have caused some confusion. I would never claim that the pop stroke is something that I invented. Okay, it's been around since golf has been around. I'm sure JH will tell you the exact same thing. All JH did is adapt it to the channel lock swing method, putting method, the rear ball position. Okay, that's all he did is adapt it to the rear ball position, and he found a way to do that with minimal effort, less moving parts, and a way of getting that club face square at impact. And it's just an amazing thing. And I think it's all due to the rear ball position and the adaptations he made with that rear ball position. And so what he did, he took his influences, and I'm sure he would agree with this. He took his influences and just pushed the envelope a little bit and took it a step further. Well, that's all that I'm doing with JH. He was my influence with this, and I just found a way for my grip to be a little bit different, and it's just moving things forward for me. And so I would never take credit for anything. It's just the way that I like to grip the putter. And for you that haven't seen that, you can go back and look at the last couple of videos on this channel, and you'll see how I'm gripping the putter. But today I wanted to show you how your eyes lie to you, and how perception of where the golf ball is can cause some issues. Okay, and why ball position is part of that reason. And there'll be a lesson on the driver that explains this same thing, and it causes a lot of people a lot of alignment issues, and they're not even aiming where they think they are. So, but I want to show you with the putter. I'm having to do this with one hand, so please forgive me if it doesn't turn out all that great. Okay. All right. The reason why we can be so consistent with this putting stroke is because of the rear ball position. The ball stays in the same place all the time. There's no variance in that. Just inside that foot right there. Okay. Now, I can lay the putter squarely behind it. I'm not manipulating the putter. When I lay this putter down, I have ulnar deviation. I have my wrist turned down, thumbs down. What this allows me to do is take the putter back without lifting it. Does that sound familiar? Same way in our golf swing. We don't want to lift it right off the bat. That ulnar deviation and just taking it back like that, that is a simple motion. I'm feeling it from my elbow to my hand. If you're looking at it, that's all I'm doing. I'm just bam. And I'm releasing it like this, okay? And I have the cup in my left wrist that is securing the putter face where it can't move around. And this putter is always traveling slightly to the inside on arc, bam, like that. See this shaft I have laid down? I never want the putter to travel that away. So by having my elbow to my side and laying the putter down naturally, I can trace the putt on that path every time. What's so strange about this stroke, and I'm not advocating doing this, because if you take it straight back, eventually you're going to have a little bit of an arc naturally, and that's the great way of doing it. But I can actually take the putter like this and feel like I'm trying to hook it like that. I'll show you from the side so I don't hit the ball. I can take it to the inside and just do that. And the putter rolls the ball roll pretty straight. I mean, it's amazing how many times you'll hit the back of the cup when you do that. So I have a little bit of variance there. If it does come to the inside a little bit, I can release it. Now, this is what we do not want. And from a visual standpoint, you should never see the putter swing open. with channel lock. Okay, I'm keeping it looking at the ball. Okay, slightly to the inside and looking at the ball. If that comes open, all right, you've got to time that and try to square it up and hit the ball. Now, how hard could that be? That's difficult. Why not just do like we do our channel lock golf swing and keep it looking at the ball? And with the grip that I have now, I've got that putter locked in where it can open up. Okay, my hand is always going towards the target like that, and it's just that motion right there. That is so simple to repeat. That's what channel lock is all about. Full swing, putting, short game, that's what it's all about. Okay, now what I'm going to show you is what is square. All right, I have a better perception of what square is. If I take a line, you see this little line right here on my hardwood? There's a line right there. I just set the putter right there and don't manipulate it. Get it off my rear ball position, which is a constant ball position. And that is what I'm seeing right there. I train my eyes to see square right there, okay? That's what I see. Now look what happens. Let me put it behind the ball and do it now. Okay. Now, rear ball. Now I'm going to move the camera from... All right, maybe I should explain this first. Okay, look at the forward golf ball. Look at the golf ball there. My left eye is right over that, or just to the inside of it. My right eye is over the ball right behind it. Okay? From here, it's just the inside, back to the inside, and just release it. Never getting across that line. I'm not getting across that line. I'm staying inside that imaginary outside line right there. All the way through my stroke. And I release it aggressively. Now, from the visual standpoint we were talking about, look what happens when I move. Okay, watch this. I'm going to take the camera with me when I move, and this would be simulating a different ball position. All right, that's kind of the middle. See how the perception changes? And to get to a ball that's further up, look how much travel you have to have in the putter. So many things can go wrong. You can open the face, you can close it. People want a pendulum type stroke. How many times does that putter wiggle like that in the backswing? Okay, that is so hard to control that. And I want the least amount of moving parts. I don't want my torso and everything moving. I'm going from the elbow down. Just from my elbow down, the stroke. It's just that. How does it get any more easy than that? That is less moving parts, less things to break down, and that's why I'm going this direction. Now, there's critics out there that say the pop stroke is not the modern stroke and it doesn't work on fast greens. That is complete nonsense. I know the pop stroke was beneficial to greens that were a lot slower, and they were rolling, not as fast on the Stimpmeter as the PGA Tour. PGA players play on super fast greens every week, and that's a pretty constant thing for them. And they develop more of a pendulum type stroke, and they don't have to take the club back as far or hit it as hard. And but for average people that play every day, like here, it may be rolling a 7 or 8 one day, and then I come back the next day and they have it slick rolling 11 or 12. You just never know at the place where I play. And all the surrounding areas where I play, you get all kind of different speeds on these public golf courses. So this pop stroke will travel well whether you're playing on slow greens, fast greens. It's going to work for me all the time, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to change to a pop stroke. Tell Brad Snedeker that he doesn't putt well on fast greens. if you haven't checked out his putting stroke, he's one of the best putters that have ever walked the face of the earth, and he uses a pop stroke. So just want to leave that with you, and I hope that helps. And there will be some more things I would like to discuss with the putting stroke. And y'all have a good day, stay safe, and we'll catch you later.